Heya, I'm Katona Rose, and this is part 2 of Stray Gods. I'm really hoping we get through Act 2 today. I know that if it's anything like a typical musical, Act 2 is going to be super long, so I may just not have it in me, but fingers crossed we'll get through it and see what there is to see. Hopefully we'll get a better understanding of what happened to Calliope and see if we can save Grace in the process. Let's get started.
Hey, Freddie. Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah?
Fair enough.
A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, sleep? What if you were taken prisoner, kept in a cave by a cyclops, or I don't know, turned into a tree? I was worried sick.
Turned into a tree?
A tree? That's random.
Yeah, Apollo kept chasing this woman named Daphne, and it doesn't matter. Important thing is, you're back.
I met Apollo tonight, actually.
There you go.
What? No way. Okay, all right. You
so
have to tell me
cute.
everything that happened. Huh. Persephone runs a club called the
I know,
Underworld.
little on the nose.
That's a little
That's
on
true.
the nose.
I wouldn't suggest saying that to her face.
And you ended up siding with Apollo? Lord of the Sun, god of prophecy?
Dude, I don't know. I just felt like, yeah, exactly. He just seemed like the one who needed the most help.
As much as you can trust an idol. I swear, Freddie, they're all nuts.
Correct.
Well, yeah. If they're even a little like the stories, you should be super careful. So, what are your options? You need to go back to Apollo's place, right?
I could go back to the Underworld. Make sure Persephone isn't taking my decision
Yes,
personally.
also that.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, "Come by Olympus." I doubt he means the mountain in
Looks like
Greece.
There's a little X there, so. Did I just speak to him? Guys, I don't remember what happened.
Huh. I wonder what he wants.
Probably to cash in his precious favor.
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it. But it doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can
Fair
count
enough.
on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddie.
The muse?
God.
The embodiment
You
of
get so loud
inspiration.
suddenly in my
Can you
ear.
believe it? Yeah, kinda.
Okay, I do kind of want to talk to Persephone and just, but it's interesting it doesn't even put that down here. I kind of do want to say, like, no hard feelings. Because it really wasn't about her.
As I recall, Grace, when I said stay or leave, you chose
Correct.
to leave. If it wasn't clear, I don't give second chances. Or did you have some other reason for darkening my
Oh,
doorstep?
relax.
Couldn't be here for the cool music and a drink? I definitely need one.
Clever girl.
Am I supposed to believe you're here to blow off
No.
steam?
Why not? Don't you ever?
No.
Ooh, here I thought
Oh,
I
God.
could drink. Lady, you have my respect and admiration.
You'll have an idol's fortitude in time. Now, however, I need to call our little
This went
evening.
entirely a different direction than I was planning on. Oh. All right. See you later.
It was actually great seeing you again, Persephone.
Oddly enough, I agree. What a strange twist, considering where we started.
Okay.
Maybe we'll laugh about it in 100 years or so.
Oh, can you walk?
Maybe, if you live long enough.
Rude.
But one last word of advice before you go. If you want to survive, don't look to anyone else for help. Not Apollo, not Pan, not even
People are
me.
into their houseplants in this game, man.
You walked away from my offer, and I respect that. Make your choices and live with them.
All right. Let's talk to Pan. Ruh-roh. See? Houseplants. What was I saying? Okay, this might
I'd
be a
say
little bit
hello,
extreme for a
Grace,
house
but I'm
queen.
afraid that look on your face might be catching.
What is this place?
Big old tree.
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
These look vaguely
This building. All those people I pass getting up
carnivorous
here.
is the word I was trying for.
Are they all idols?
Oh, at least some of them. Welcome to Olympus, dear Grace. Our home hidden
For a second,
away
I thought he
in
was standing
plain
on water.
sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
Marvelous. Yeah.
You asked me to meet you here?
Straight to the point.
I did. Though I feared you might decline, considering your rather callous rejection earlier.
Yeah, like you care.
Regardless, my pride is intact, as is the favor you owe me, which I now wish to collect.
I'm not breaking rules for you. Interesting.
Oh, sure. I'm totally in a position to help others right
Totally.
now. Lay it on me.
Here's the thing.
Should
A
paint my
friend
nails
has
black
begged
for
for my
next
help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires. I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even.
Help me help you.
If that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A
Yeah, I
sorceress
had
of
it in
her
my head that
power could
Hecate
aid your
was
quest.
Egyptian,
What
but
do
I
you
looked it
say?
up after, and while there is sort of like an Egyptian counterpart, she's Greek. So again, what is a reliquary?
What is this reliquary? Doesn't that have something to do with the bones of saints or something?
Not those relics. Our relics.
Our relics.
The relics of ancient gods. Magical treasures collected over thousands of years. Books, mainly. We store them in a faraway place so no one unsavory can get their hands
Unsavory,
on
you
them.
say?
Unsavory like you?
I didn't realize I was going with the script there.
Unsavory like most. Athena has decreed that these relics are not to be used by any save Hecate
Athena is
herself.
a little sus. I'm not gonna lie.
A rather dull waste of so much amassed knowledge and power, but who am I to judge? I'm not leader of the chorus.
Would you want to be? Yes.
If these relics are off limits, does that mean they're dangerous?
Some, but I'm not asking you to chase after any of that nonsense.
Your nonsense.
In fact, I'd advise against it.
But what if one of those relics could help me?
My, such an adventurer.
No,
you
just trying to
are.
save my own life.
It's possible, but ask Hecate first. She, and I mean this with complete and uncharacteristic seriousness, is not an idol you or anyone wishes to cross.
Fair enough.
This Hecate, do you think she could help me?
If she's of a mind. She is the goddess of dark magic, the creator of all our marvelous glamours. If anyone can help you, it is she.
And if she's not of a mind?
Bad news
Then
bears,
she
baby.
won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything.
You don't seem to be doing
can
much
I?
of anything, my friend. I thought that said, what kind of flavor is this?
This person I'm to help, what does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I.
Flatterer.
This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart. One that requires a muse's hand.
A matter of the heart.
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd.
You're absurd.
The man has an issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the
We'll do
favor.
what we can.
So that's it? Fix up someone's love life? Nothing trickier
Just
than that?
remember who you're dealing
Oh,
with.
the way
You're talking
you
to a
talk,
goat man.
Grace. It makes me blush.
Well, it's just
I
that...
trade in willing favors, Grace. If I didn't, no one would want to do as I ask, and then where would I be? I may seem untrustworthy, but allow me to reassure you. If I wish you harm, you will walk into that harm knowingly, and with open arms.
So serious. Oh my god. No, I don't want to romance you, sorry. Did Calliope do that? Ooh, saucy.
What about Calliope? Did she walk into harm knowingly and with open arms?
Sassy.
You tell me. I could deny it, of course, but if you choose not to believe anything I say, what's the point of asking the
I mean,
question?
did you answer that question yet?
I'll think about it. But no promises.
Marvelous.
Marvelous.
The gentleman you seek is named Asterion. Lovely fellow, quite
Is
harmless.
that the Minotaur?
I'll send a package to your domicile that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
I said no promises.
Well,
That was 'cause
if
that was the only
you
option for me
decide
to
to
say.
go,
I couldn't
Grace,
say
you'll still
anything else.
need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
Okay. Let's go talk to Apollo. See if he's cleaned up his domicary at all. Nope, just still shirtless.
Ah,
Fair enough.
Grace, you're back. That's good. I was just about to call you.
You were?
He means he wants me to call you because Paul here still hasn't figured out how to use a phone.
That's not true. I know how, I just don't like them. They're confusing. Anyhow, I've been contemplating our list of suspects, and I think Pan is someone we need to consider.
Well, I probably would have been good to know before I went over there, but... hold on, what's this about phones? Yeah, sure.
Why Pan? I thought you'd rejected him as a suspect.
Persephone did, but I've had time to think it over. Pan is a schemer, a traitor in favors. He always
You
has
know
been.
stuff you aren't talking about,
His
sir.
sudden appearance and all this cannot be
I'm not saying
coincidental.
I suspect you. I'm
You
just
think
saying
he could have killed
you know more than
Calliope
you're
after
saying.
all?
Perhaps. Or he knows who did and is trying to turn it to his benefit. He always knows more than he pretends.
What you working on over there, Oracle? Here we go, yeah.
Wait. You don't like phones?
I just don't like talking to people I
You
can't
can
see.
see people on
No,
phones now,
it's the
too.
ringtones. They scare the crap out of him. I kid you not.
I'm not frightened. Only a child would be frightened. They're just very loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we return to the subject of Pan, please?
I actually went
There
to
we
see
go.
Pan at Olympus. I guess that wasn't such a great idea.
Well,
Spoke to him again.
what can I say?
Already.
I work fast.
For the third time. He was at the underworld, too.
Yep.
He wants me to repay a favor by helping someone at a place called the Reliquary.
The reliquary. And why would Pan send you there of all places?
Don't know.
I don't like the sound of
How come
that.
you're getting all squirmy at me? Pan seems harmless. Kinda.
I don't know why you're so suspicious. He seems relatively harmless.
Relative to what,
I mean,
Grace?
to all the rest of
How
y'all.
much do you really know about him?
I know he's into goats.
Aphrodite is holding a party of sorts, one you should attend. She is closest to Pan. Indeed, she knows almost all the idols. If anyone is up to something, she's bound to know.
Okay. What kind of party is this? Does that matter?
You know Aphrodite better than I do.
You know
Can't
everybody
you
better
talk
than
to her?
me.
Well, talking to Aphrodite isn't something anyone does with much
Then
success.
why would
these
I
days.
go?
Well, if that's the case, what makes you think I'll
That's
get
what I said.
anywhere?
There's a standing invitation for the Muse to attend this party. Calliope never went, so Aphrodite will be thrilled to see you. Trust me. If I thought you couldn't get her to talk, I wouldn't suggest it.
All right. I'll think about it.
Okay, I'll go. Eventually.
Perfect. I will see you there.
Paul, you should see this. The names you wanted me to look up are getting weird results.
What kind of weird results?
I don't doubt it. I was hoping you could...
Get over here!
No worries, Paul. I'll see you later.
Such a sad man. Okay. Yeah. Clearly we're doing this first. Oh. That's not what I expected. Oh, Freddy.
When I opened that shipping container, I was expecting, I don't know, rats.
Yeah.
Instead we have...
Where the hell are we?
Where the hell are we?
It's hard to say. Weren't we going to some kind of library?
Or something. This might not be safe.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought you here.
I live in danger.
This isn't D&D, Freddy. Some of these idols, they mean
Okay,
business.
don't get saucy. You barely know anything more than her.
D&D. There is literally no better preparation for facing a world of gods and magic.
She's not wrong.
Plus, my initiative is ace.
You are such a nerd.
Speaking of, how much do you actually know about Hecate and this
Not much. I
idol
thought she was
you're supposed to
Egyptian.
help?
Sure.
Do you know anything about this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
Let's see. Well, she was
Yeah,
the goddess
witchcraft.
of
Need
witchcraft,
that
the
part.
really dark kind.
Oh.
But she's never really portrayed as evil. She was more of
Something
an
about, like, a
outsider,
black
lived
dog
alone,
with
often in a
Hecate,
little
too.
corner of the underworld. Do you think that's where we could be? Oh, that is so cool. Oh,
Or like
I
black
bet
wolf
knowledge
something.
is important to her. It could be an angle if you talk to her.
Okay. Good idea.
That sounds good, yeah. Hey, Hecate! I love
So
your
much knowledge,
library.
wow.
So much knowledge! Wow.
I bet you'll really appreciate a quality smartass.
I brought you for a reason, right?
We make a fine team, you and I.
You're my bestie. Love it.
The idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
And
Mysterious.
you know who that is, right?
No. Should I?
That's
it
the
is the
Minotaur's
Good.
real
Awesome.
name. You know, big bullhead, horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
Pan did not mention that.
Didn't
Why
he
am I
eat
not
people?
surprised?
He ate somebody.
This Minotaur. You don't think he might be dangerous, do you?
Well, traditionally he eats
That's what I said.
people, but he was also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
Well, not so slain after all. Pan says he has a problem with his love life.
Don't we all?
Maybe he needs to stop eating all his girlfriends?
I mean, that
Okay, I knew that
two-
sounded
yeah,
wrong. the
there we
moment
go.
I said it.
means two things.
We should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
It's more of a mist, really.
A mist potentially full of monsters.
I mean,
In we go, then. Are you really planning on doing that favor?
we're
for
here, aren't we?
Pan?
This is my specialty? Is it?
if I can, sure. Why not?
Because Pan, that's why
mean-
not?
I thought you were over that.
Okay. I hope you're right. Let's go meddle in someone's love life. What could go
I
wrong?
mean, you put it like that. Sounds like a really bad idea. Oh, that scary face. Oh, hello. You're giant. Hello?
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
She big lady.
Mortals within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This
not
knowledge
mortal.
is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came.
Let me introduce myself.
I am really sorry if we startled you. My name is Grace. We've never met before, but, I'm the new muse.
And I'm Freddy. Big fan.
If I broke a rule, I apologize. Pan didn't mention anything about that, I'm afraid.
You
Grace?
are Grace?
Correct. Oh. Oh.
Then Calliope is dead. Is that now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
What?
Wait, what? You knew Calliope was going to die?
No, I am not informed of this for another 11 months and 3 days.
What?
Or I could just tell you now?
That cannot be. It is written.
Well, it's written wrong.
Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile
Very good.
accident, and
An accident? No, that's not what happened.
are you saying the books
Yes.
are wrong?
They're wrong about this. Calliope was murdered just a few days ago.
Yes.
That is impossible.
I only speak the truth.
I don't know what to tell you.
You will explain. We will both sit and you will explain. There
I
will be
like tea. Oh, how civilized.
Curious. It is clear something unanticipated has occurred, something outside the realm of fate.
I don't know. The fates are
Is
pretty
that
scary.
even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of
I don't
research.
have years.
Years? I don't
That's
have
what I said.
years.
That is unfortunate. If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
Is there no way to speed that up? Whoever's behind it might be the
Correct.
murderer.
Such threads are not so easily untangled. I must consult the Moirai, if indeed they are not the ones responsible.
The Moi what?
You might
the
know them
Fates,
as
okay.
the Fates. They, or any beings of a sufficiently cosmic nature, have the power to undo the order of things.
That does not sound
Sure
good.
doesn't.
Certainly not. They are also not beings I can summon at a whim to solve your mystery. I am sorry.
Sure.
Actually, I came here to speak to Asterion. If, he is here.
A visitor for Asterion. How strange.
Why do you have the 3? Oh, maybe that's the dog. Black dog on her necklace. I'm gonna have to look all this up again.
Oh,
Aw, you look super cute.
are we doing guests? Is that a thing? I didn't know.
Oh,
Wow,
your accent's
okay.
cute.
Freddie was right.
As if there was any doubt.
My old friend, this is Grace. She is our muse from the line of Calliope, and it is she who asked for you.
Hello, hello. Get right to the point.
Hi there. Can we
Yeah.
talk? Somewhere in
Or
private?
she's not.
Talk? What, you and me? Why? What about?
You know, about a
Delicate matter.
delicate matter that maybe you needed help
Pan sent me.
Oh, nope. No idea what you're talking about. No delegates here.
There you have it, Grace. I believe now is the time when you leave.
But there must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. Not this time.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm
Very
not
good.
going.
It is written.
Yeah, it was written wrong.
Did you hear that? Pan sends me all this way and Asterion won't even talk to us?
Maybe there's another Asterion?
Yeah, more likely Pan's got me chasing my tail. This was
Watch him creep out
pointless.
the door.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another
No.
plan?
Do we sneak in? Time to use my powers.
I don't know if my powers will even work on Hecate, but it's worth a shot.
Ooh, a musical number. Do you think this one could be... do you hear what I'm hearing?
Oh,
Do it.
oh, you're still here? I had to run the entire... that's a long way, innit?
And they're like, "Meh?"
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send you away, alright? I just couldn't tell you, not in
Let's
front
wait
of
till
Kate.
somewhere private.
Maybe now you can tell me what this big favor is.
Come on, isn't it
Yes, it is.
obvious?
I heard what you said about Calliope. I can help you. I really, really can. It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her. Please help me tell her.
You're in love with.
Let me get this straight. You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Oh, mate, Kate is...
Aw.
She's just the
He's
best.
so
Like, she
cute.
knows everything and she always smells so good.
Fair.
Like, she's so nice to me and she doesn't even have to be. Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world. I know I could make her happy. I want to try. Won't you help me?
Okay. Why Kate?
Do you really call Hecate Kate? Off topic, I know, but I have to ask.
Sometimes she has to go into the mortal world for a short time and do things for Athena.
Uh-huh. And...
Seems like everybody's doing things for
Well,
Athena.
she had to make up a magic disguise, a new identity. And I thought she should give it a proper name.
And you suggested
That's
Kate?
super cute.
Yeah, she really liked it. She said, "Thank you, Asterion."
Okay.
Have you tried, I don't know, talking to her about how you feel? I take that as a no.
I don't have the words. I've tried. Every time, I end up knocking over a table or killing a cat or talking about how sometimes meat has that grisly texture I don't like.
You killed her cat? Oh, no.
It was a small cat. I panicked.
Hold on.
I'm just not good at words.
What?
Right? Really not good.
Did you eat the cat? Okay, I don't care about that. He's obviously the Minotaur.
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate. What is it you think I can do?
Eyebrow.
A muse knows about poetry and the heart and how to make words
But he's
beautiful.
like prancing on one
All
leg.
I want is to ask her, but I need good words. You know, please say you'll help me.
I don't like any of these. These are all awful. It doesn't seem weird to me. I don't really care if he's gonna do anything for me in return.
Hecate might say no. You know that, right?
That was gentler than I thought she was gonna be.
Will. I mean, she's Kate. And I'm
Don't
me.
sell yourself short, dude.
But just once. I'd like to be able to ask her, you know, to say it out loud instead of thinking it. I'll still help you. No matter what she says. I promise.
Cool. I don't want any of these.
I don't know. Doesn't this feel a little weird?
Which part?
Helping him woo her with my powers.
You heard what Pan
Exactly.
said. You can't make anyone do anything they don't want to do. You can only make them say what's in their heart.
But you are very wise.
Yeah, that's the part I can't do.
This is stupid. I hate
I
it.
do this and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear. She's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower.
See, Athena again.
But she never made me swear.
Athena's suspicious,
Maybe
guys.
she never thought
I don't like it.
anyone would ask.
I don't like
But
anything
I'll
about it.
tell you, even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
Well, duh.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
Okay. I have an idea.
You do?
You do.
Well, you do?
You, my bullish friend, are gonna sing your little heart out.
Grace always has the best ideas.
Aw, thanks, man.
I'll set up a vibe and you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Just speak from the heart. Be honest.
You can do it.
Oh, the face.
You cast a spell on me. Not literally, obviously. But I feel in summary, you and me are meant to be. 'Cause you put a hex on me.
Oh, that's right.
You didn't do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically, just that metaphorically. Shit, can someone help me?
It's okay. Okay, what are some of the things you
Yeah.
love about her?
Hecate, with you there's so much to love. Oh, I'm not saying you're fat.
Did not just say that.
Shush.
Tell her something she doesn't know about herself.
She smells good, apparently.
Oh, Katie, to me, you know you enrapture
Ooh,
Yeah.
good word.
is your pallid skin. Your lips are so thin. Your love of books.
Asterian, I have but one thought. Why is it that you seem so distraught? Are you saying you're in love with me? You couldn't possibly.
Funny, the staircase looks like legs kind of coming out of her skirt.
Oh, you're doing great. Give it another
Yep,
go.
keep going.
You've cast a spell on me. It's a feeling that's killing me.
Sure.
But let's say categorically, oh Katie, it's just you and me. That's what I've always called you.
It's so theatrical, like there's even the curtains on the
That name
sides.
makes me smile. I've always wanted to tell you.
See, he doesn't look like legs.
As
Kinda.
friends, I'm only a fraction of what I can be.
Still make you
I'll still
tea.
make you tea, but don't you want more than
With
tea?
me.
Is this what you truly wish to do? This love could easily fall through. Imagine if we ceased to be. It's a possibility. Don't you
Oh, the face.
see?
Oh god, he's looking pretty bad.
Hecate, it could be this spell on me has blinded my eyes from what you can see. If there's even the smallest possibility of losing you somehow, I'll take it back now. I'm finished. Could someone please rescue me?
Freddie, you gotta step in.
Me?
Yeah, you're just as qualified as
Yep.
I am.
You're a clever girl.
Hecate, I'd say he's really put himself out there.
Wow, pretty.
Now he cannot undo. It's a brave thing to do. Wish I had his daring. Well, I'm saying that I've missed out before. Last chances rushed out that exit door. I could never let my heart be heard. And it's withering. Now I'm reconsidering.
I have always counted on you to speak to me honestly. You're at my beck and call. I've never thanked you at all. And yet you still
Look at the face!
me. I let travelers know which way to go, but it bothers me. My own path I forego always seemed apropos. Yet where has this led me?
Maybe one step across the line will weave
It's
its
very Beauty and the
own
Beast.
spell in given time.
The thought with which I must contend is, can I love my best friend?
Yes. Just decide.
Oh,
Asterion,
Kate?
it seems you've cast a spell
Oh, he's
on
so little.
me.
You will not regret this.
Not yet. It is written. You've cast a spell on me. To think I shall have my own story.
that's sweet.
You've cast a spell on me. And we shall write it together. You've cast a spell on me. A tale of romance and glory. You've cast a spell on me. But do we have enough leather? You've cast a spell on me.
Cute. Look at her. Yes.
Well, that was diverting. You felt this way the entire time, Asterion, and you said nothing?
I didn't think I was worthy. I mean, look at me. I'm only, half a man.
You have been a devoted friend over the long and lonely years, Asterion. I only wish I had realized sooner we could have been more.
She's awesome.
As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
I'm awesome. Saucy.
I'm glad to see someone happy, finally.
That would be me.
I am also not displeased by this course of events.
Wow, look at you. Living the wild
Yeah, man.
life.
Come, Asterion, I wish to speak of this further, and find an appropriate outfit.
Mer? Look at Freddy.
Hey, wait for me outside, yeah?
Sure.
How long are we supposed to wait? It's been over an hour.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise.
See.
What I tell you.
Whew! You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
To say, sure.
Oh, I bet she did.
Anyway, Kate wants us to talk about our feelings more. And there, of course, was...
Of course.
Right, so, I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night.
She did
That
what?
is good information.
No,
Yes.
we didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the night she died?
Oh, well, I thought you already knew. Yeah, the night Calliope died, she broke in somehow. Thing is,
Curious.
we know she didn't take anything or even touch anything. I just remember the alarms, and I chased after her.
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers
She
out
might
of
still
her.
be alive.
All I know is that she was hurt, bleeding bad, but I don't know why. I wanted to help her, but she got away in the fog. Then I ran into Medusa.
Wait, what? Medusa?
Freddy.
Here?
Yeah. Well, she's not normally here. I think maybe she was chasing after Calliope too.
Curiouser and curiouser.
How could Calliope have been wounded?
I don't know. Maybe Medusa did it. Probably not, though. You know, I never saw Medusa near the reliquary, just out in the fog, so she never even got that close.
So whatever happened to Calliope happened inside the
Certainly
reliquary.
what it sounds like.
I guess. But we don't have anything that would attack anyone. Especially not an idol.
So someone else.
Something happened.
But they did it inside the reliquary.
If so, they vanished after.
What was Medusa doing here?
I guess Athena.
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked.
Seems pretty convenient. Her just out there suddenly.
Yeah, that part's weird. I've never seen her near the reliquary before.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen
Quite
her.
clearly she was outside. Sure.
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Shocker.
Athena got involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's,
I thought that said catty type. I'm like,
She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar
Cameras would be great.
alarms? Cameras?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
I don't
Magic?
know magic,
Yeah,
actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. It was set off, so something happened in the reliquary. We just, don't know what exactly.
all right, fair enough.
Those alarms don't go off if someone breaks into the reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Well, normally nobody does that.
Calliope did. Someone else could have.
Very good, Freddy.
Yeah, but the alarms are just to protect all the books and relics. That's it.
The
Whatever
stuff, not the
Calliope did,
people.
it was enough to set off the alarms. That's all I know.
That's all I need to know.
What relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one, but couldn't find it before...
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
All right, fair enough.
Do you have the golden fleece, the shield of Zeus, the sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for
She's
a
in a
mortal.
D&D.
So it's all real?
I can neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got
That's
taken.
hilarious. Alright, thanks.
This means Calliope came here the night she died. This is where she
good,
was attacked.
Good trip.
But we don't know by who.
Yeah, very good.
We know Medusa was here. She might even have been involved.
Well, she's super scary, but, you know she works for
Athena again, see?
I thought maybe that's why she was here, but Athena said she didn't know.
Lies.
about it.
That does seem suspicious.
If that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone.
Go have fun.
Good luck.
Go have fun
Louise.
with your lady.
You okay there, Frodo?
We made progress.
I'm just thinking about Calliope. What happened
If they
to
knew
her
she
here?
got stabbed here,
Whatever she was trying to do,
Then
she probably didn't
they should
succeed.
know that it wasn't Grace.
She ran from here, dying, maybe straight to our apartment.
Because you were her last hope.
Yeah. What if she hadn't made it? She must have known.
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I guess
We'll
so.
figure it out.
Next thing is to go back to Pan. Tell him his favor is done.
What an adventure.
Is that really
Sorry?
the most
You're
important
just
thing
lucky,
at this
Grace.
point?
Luckier than you think. You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment, okay?
This is all very convoluted. So much to do. So little time.
Pan! I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
Fair.
Of course I'm here, Grace. Where else would I be
The
but
trees
amongst the
and
trees
wild
and the
things.
wild things? I really must thank you, by the by. Asterion is simply over the moon, and he's already repaid me with this select tome from the reliquary.
Tomb? You're welcome.
You're welcome. You might have warned me what his love life issue was.
What was it? Asterion
Fair
wouldn't
enough.
say.
You really didn't
Not
know?
my secret to tell.
It was exhausting trying to get the poor fellow to admit as much as he did. At any rate, you seem to have worked it out. I trust you got what you needed. More grist for the mill of your innocence, as it were.
Ish.
It's quite the coincidence. The place you sent me just happens to be the place Calliope was attacked.
That is quite the coincidence. You must be very
I
grateful.
wouldn't go that far.
It's just hard to trust a coincidence that
Yes.
big.
You have no reason to be suspicious. I know nothing of what happened to Calliope at the reliquary. I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
I'm trying to.
I'm trying to, Pan, but you make this really hard.
That's true.
Ah, yes. Doubt. What a fascinating concept, and an excellent reason to hesitate. Alas, it is my burden to be forever condemned by my idle brethren. I've become accustomed to it. Truly.
Yeah, sounds
I've
super
never
custom.
lied to you, Grace, and I never shall. If you're looking for innocence, however, well, I'm afraid that's one thing I cannot provide.
Is this including lies of
And if
omission?
I can't accept that? If I find out you're somehow involved in this?
You'll do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll see where that takes us.
You are the worst. Yeah.
If you're still up for trading favors, I could use more help.
Oh, of course you could. You could live the high life,
Oh.
Grace. Throw caution to the wind. Embrace what you can before you...
Looks like he's gonna toss her over the balcony. Die.
Before I die?
I never noticed he has goat eyes.
You don't have any hope for me, do you? You're just taking what you can get before it's over.
Yeah, sounds about right.
You'll want to find Medusa, I suppose.
She was at the reliquary.
You already
but
knew that.
You already knew that.
You'll find Medusa at a dingy little club appropriately named the Viper's Nest. Give her my regards. But do be careful if you call on her, Grace. Medusa is a hideous monster and should be treated as such.
Pot kettle black. I don't know. Do we want to go to a party or see Medusa? Talk to Freddy. Did he say anything that Freddy needs to know? I don't think so.
This must be the Viper's Nest. Scariest part of town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at
Everyone feels more powerful with a walkie-talkie.
Well, I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Good comic book character.
There
Is
you
that a
are.
mace?
Oh, this place is the worst. I think someone peed on me.
Ew.
Freddy? What are you doing here?
What, you thought I wouldn't notice you skulking off? You didn't even bring any equipment, Grace.
You have equipment?
What kind of equipment does one bring to a meeting with Medusa?
This isn't a meeting, Grace. You're not here to sell her on your business plan.
I mean,
Please tell me you don't have any weapons.
you
in
can
there.
see the mace over her shoulder.
Nothing that would get me stopped on the bus. Look, you're gonna need some backup in there, okay? Do you even know anything about Medusa?
Yep.
Do you think she actually turns people to stone?
Let's hope not, or this could be a short visit. Or a really, really long
That's a valid
one.
point.
I'm serious.
Perseus used a mirror to reflect Medusa's gaze back at her. Oh, maybe you could use your
Yeah,
phone.
do a selfie on her.
You think that would work?
Who knows?
Unless you brought a mirror, Grace, it's all you got.
Okay, I'll bite. What do you know about Medusa?
Well, you know she was human once,
do.
right? And she was cursed?
Not really,
Wasn't
no.
she one of the Gorgons?
Cursed by Athena. Or so one of the stories goes, anyway.
But doesn't she work for Athena?
Hey, don't look at me. My knowledge of this stuff stops at a few thousand years ago.
Fair enough.
She was once human, but she's definitely a
Snakeheads.
monster, right?
Yeah, one of the worst. But, you know, so was the Minotaur.
He's a cutie patootie.
Astarion said she was scary. I have a feeling she's not like him.
That's fair.
Then I guess you need to be prepared for the possibility that she is as bad as the legends say. Though some of the stories also say that she was wronged by Athena and that what was done to her was an injustice.
Sounds on
And
brand.
Athena just follows the rules, right?
Let's do this.
Okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
You have a plan for how we're getting inside?
Yeah,
I
just
hope.
gonna walk right up.
Maybe. You're here to help?
Always.
Then I have a plan.
Yep.
Grace, you're not.
Of course we are.
Of course you are.
Hi there.
How's it going?
Viper's Nest is closed. Private
New
party.
Muse.
You should let me in. Medusa will want to
Sure.
see me.
Uh-huh. And why would that be?
You look like you're related to
I'm
Eros.
the muse. And I'm willing to bet Medusa makes exceptions for idols.
How's it going?
Go on in. I'll send word to the boss you've arrived.
Yeah, man. Why sneak? Then you can be straightforward. Oh. Uh-oh. Nice hookah.
What a long day. Hiding in the light. Such a long day. Dreaming of tonight. This sacred bite. Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. Oh, it's the muse.
Very good.
There are sacred bites.
So wait, that guy was turned to stone, but that guy
and
wasn't.
then there's
that right?
this sacred bite. So wrong, so right. I'm
Oh, pretty.
Before you start the show, Pam said to say hello. That's what he said to say.
Well, any friend of Pan's
He's a friend of Pan's.
is a friend of Pan's.
Okay. I hate to interrupt your flow. There's just some things I need to know. I wish there was another way.
Pretty.
Yes, you do. Now,
Woo!
look into me. Your body goes freely every tendon. I see its tendons turning jelly. I see its tendons. Can you say that once again? I missed it. You really want to sing, but your silly mouth won't do a thing. It's meant to work that way.
Pourquoi?
I call it the preparation.
Yeah.
Yes, I could make you stone, but then my dinner's blown. That's why I've got this other way. Look into me. Oh, she's looking at me. Hey, look
You flipped that hood. Then out came the snakes. Oh, you're so good.
Finally, some steaks.
Finally, some steaks. Oh, the ice thing. What a difference an actual monster makes.
I thought there were more than one, like, stone dude down there, but I
Athena
only seen
made
one.
you like this.
She was mad at me, so
Well, why was she mad?
she said I'd been bad.
Had you been?
Had you been?
No. Now look into me.
I don't know.
Medusa, look into your own eyes.
Oh, that's sad.
Nope. Okay, it was worth a shot. You know you're not
On hot.
unhot. That's my opinion anyway.
Don't look at me.
The snakes, sure they're snakes, but you can pass them off as fakes.
I mean, no one's gonna be like, oh, clearly that's a
Don't look at
You're
me.
not
monster.
a monster to me.
demigod. I don't know.
think that
Gorgon,
you should
something.
try to see Medusa in another
Little girl, no more Hail Marys. The not unhot girl is you. The monster's me.
I mean, we can
Don't
both
know,
be
you
not on
don't
hot.
know.
Do know that you didn't.
Kill Calliope. So you know that it's
Yep.
true that I didn't do it.
No.
Yes, you do know, you know. Does that mean Athena knows?
Yes.
Fine grace. I'll take.
Just like fate made you, fate played me. Just like fate won't
Pretty.
see what your eyes see when you look at me. Don't look at me.
Ooh, scary.
You think that will hurt me, child? You have not done your homework.
Oh, sorry, just trying to get your attention. Yeah, I've been watching, and I'm willing to bet you can't turn me to stone before I burn your snakes off.
Fair enough. It's okay, Freddy.
Stand down, Freddy. Let's give Medusa some space.
Yeah, okay. I'm watching her,
That's
though.
what I'm counting on, babe.
You ready to talk?
Oh, fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
Try to be too.
You were at the reliquary the night Calliope was murdered. I want to know why.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
That's what Asterion told us, more or less.
Did he?
But you were there that night.
Yes, I admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike. Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the Muse's death. I did not even know she'd been attacked until I saw her fleeing.
Asterion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I thought he was the one who had attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
He killed Hecate's cat by accident, but this still seems hard to believe.
Yes, I only realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the Muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did
Nope,
not.
she came to us.
Yeah, she came to see
So
me.
that's what I said. Okay, yes.
You followed Calliope to the reliquary.
Let me guess.
Why were you shadowing
Athena
her at
told
all?
you to.
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes.
It's all coming together,
Calliope
guys.
has been trouble from time to time.
So you were spying on her.
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed to the reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
Why? She sucks.
Did you ever find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the Muse
Alright,
flee.
fair enough.
She was frightened, blooded, dying.
Let me guess, that made you hungry.
Yes, she is what she is.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would
what's
wish
over
to
there?
know.
That does make sense from your perspective.
I didn't learn the truth until later. And then it was far too late.
You haven't told Athena any of this?
Do I need to light things up again? 'Cause I'll do it.
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
Why not? Wouldn't Athena find out from Hecate anyway?
I was not thinking clearly. I panicked. Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is. If she thought I was involved in any way, if she even suspected...
Fair enough, fair enough. I hate this.
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me,
I mean,
remember?
Kinda.
I am telling you the truth.
Yeah, I believe you.
Right, and not at all trying to cover your own ass.
Potato, potato.
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero.
Aw,
once
call me a
again.
hero.
It's a problem. I've been working on it. I really I know it's hard to believe what a monster tells you, but it is true.
Okay, let's say we
We do.
believe you. For the moment.
Whatever you do, pretty muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion.
Why do you let her...
Show mercy.
Ugh.
I know what I am horrifies you. What horrifies me is...
I don't know. I'm not that horrified, to be honest.
I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
Indiscretion, huh? It's quite the word for it.
I cannot apologize for my hunger. I can only apologize that I am so very weak.
One assumes you wouldn't be hungry if you hadn't been
I'll
cursed.
think about it.
So,
I am a lost and cursed
there you go.
thing.
See?
No idol.
I like your belly chain. Though.
Lady
It's very,
Athena
very
should
cute.
learn the truth. I hope you find what you seek, pretty muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
Very good. Oh. She's a Gorgon. I knew it. Sorry, I just got a
Pondering the
achievement.
big question, Grace. Do we actually believe her?
Hard to not believe her. We heard the same story from both Medusa and the Minotaur.
She could still
Athena
be
keeps
lying about
cropping up
why
in
she
all
was
of the
there or what
conversations.
she did after.
I don't know. Her fear just seemed
Very good.
real.
So the hunt continues? Great. More adventures for me then.
Thanks for help.
Hey, I really appreciate all your help, Fred.
Right? I am so good at this. Who needs to be an idol?
Is this where you offer to be my kick-ass high priestess?
Am I not already?
Seriously, am I not?
Seriously, am I not?
Love it. Oh, Olympus. Oh, Pan. What's happening?
Oh, if it
Oh,
isn't
the face.
the lovely Grace?
You knew. Right from the start, you knew Calliope was there that night.
Well, yes. She asked for the key and I gave it to her, no
So
questions
no lies
asked.
then, huh, Pan?
I told you I didn't know what happened to Calliope, and that's the truth. I did not. So I nudged you in the right direction.
Thanks so much. What aren't you telling me?
So you were what? Just trying to be helpful? You still aren't telling me something.
Yes.
What possible reason would I have to?
Tell me, right now.
I like growly Grace.
Medusa learned that Calliope was going to the reliquary because I told her. Now, before you say anything, I had no idea of the fate awaiting our dear muse. And you yourself said Medusa was not responsible. I simply had to know if I'd inadvertently,
you're feeling guilty.
rather innocently,
Sold her out?
Yeah.
She came to you for help, and you gave her whereabouts to the highest bidder.
He's feeling guilty.
I am
You can see.
trying to help Grace. In my way.
What do you mean, in my way? What way is that?
The way where I don't take all the blame.
Fair enough.
What else will I discover, Pan? I'd rather learn it now than later.
I wish I could tell you, Grace. I truly do.
Okay. I mean, I think that's a lot for you. Nothing left to do but go to Aphrodite's party. There seems to be other things for me to do according to this map, but fair enough. Go. Ooh, cute heels. Seriously, dude, why are you always with the head leaning back?
Fancy party? Check. Bunch of strangers?
Yummy
Check.
food?
Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check.
I don't know. He's not even wearing a
Well,
shirt.
if only I knew what I was supposed to be doing here.
Grace, you made it. I'm so glad. I
told ya.
was beginning to wonder.
You didn't say this was a fancy party. I feel a little underdressed.
Grace, look at me. I didn't even button up my shirt.
What did
It's
I say?
fine.
Why is everyone so
Nice
quiet?
abs.
You'd think someone died.
I should have told you about this earlier.
Is there someone like
Putting it off.
floating over there? Or is that supposed to be a... Oh. Sure.
You're cute when you're all angsty. You get this little crinkle in your forehead.
Handsy?
You might not think I'm so cute after I explain. You don't have
Sorry,
any
I
of
really
Calliope's
just
memories,
got
right?
distracted there. I was staring at
No
abs.
deja vu, recollections that aren't your own?
No.
No. Should I have?
Not right away. For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil. In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
It's a little creepy.
Seems like the sort of thing you should tell a new idol.
That's fair.
New idols are usually chosen. You would know about this already, except...
Yeah.
Except Calliope was murdered.
Well, remember how old we all are. There are so many memories. So the veil lifts gradually to protect you. Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
That's a lot to take in.
Yep.
I'm not sure what to think.
I understand. Take some time to let it sink in. If you like, we can talk about it
He's got very much
later.
like a culty leader vibe.
What does this have to do with the party?
Aphrodite hasn't been the same since we came to the New World. She has horrific memories of what she endured during the war. Passing on her eidolon is a way to forget, for a while. That's what this party is for.
She doesn't have any other options? Therapy, pills, social media?
If you think she hasn't tried all those things, perhaps you could ask her about them.
It just seems extreme, doesn't it?
Instead of dealing with it, you live it over and over and over again.
Yes, it is. It is, however, an extreme situation. For idols, our memories can become a prison. This is how Aphrodite chooses to escape.
Do you support what Aphrodite is doing here?
It's not my choice to make, Grace.
Yeah, but you must have an opinion.
You're also supposed to be her friend.
Eventually, you will remember what we experienced during the war. And eventually, you will remember that what Aphrodite experienced was far worse. If this is the mercy she requires, I will not tell her she should not take it.
You can't tell someone to just get over something that has impacted them. But running from it is rarely ever going to release you from it either.
This isn't the first time Aphrodite's done this. She's held this kind of gathering before, right?
This is her fourth, I think, perhaps fifth.
So every time the veil, whatever you call it, when it starts to lift...
Aphrodite's memories return, and eventually it is too much. We gather to pay our respects and to honor the past. Well, she still remembers it.
Sounds awful.
Wait. Calliope refused to come to these parties. That's what you said.
She refused on principle. Everything Calliope did was on principle. She believed Aphrodite was indulging her sadness.
Okay.
Wallowing
I don't
in it.
agree with that.
She thought Aphrodite should try harder.
I don't agree with that either.
Was a point of contention between them. Aphrodite will be grateful you're here. Trust me.
I don't know, Apollo. I don't like the whole idea.
You want her help, don't you?
I mean...
Yes, but...
At least speak with Aphrodite before you make a final decision. She's not here just yet. Until she arrives, I suggest mingling.
Yeah, sure. I know so many people here.
Mingling.
Yeah, mingling.
Oh, there's Eros.
Talk to Eros. Or we can talk more if you like. Just try to relax, Grace.
Sure, yeah. Relax. That's what this party is for, right?
All right, let's go have chats. This is very interesting bondage gear for your pseudo-mother's death
Grace.
party.
Hey, Eros. Nice to...
Oh, Jesus, hi.
Oh, okay.
Aphrodite will be so
there.
happy you're here.
There.
It means so much you have no idea.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? You seem a bit...
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle
Yeah, I
it.
bet.
Yeah, I almost want to run upstairs and demand she stop, Remind her that this never
Because
works.
running away from it never lets you
Sorry, I
move
shouldn't unload on you.
forward.
It's been a bad week.
Hey, I understand. This can't be easy.
She's the one who is suffering. I shouldn't be complaining.
It's
I just
the person you love.
hate this.
Their
I'm
actions
there
affect
every
you
day,
as well.
going through it all with her. The nightmares, the panic attacks, the weeks when she just won't get out of bed. I'm there when she forgets the war's over, and I hold her until the screaming stops. Me. I do that.
That sounds awful.
It does sound awful.
And now I'm arranging her gathering again, so she can die again. And I'll watch it all again.
It's a pretty shitty thing to do to you.
Is there no other way? Does Aphrodite really need to...
To die? I've asked that so many times. She's tried magic, drugs, psychotherapy, meditation, everything we could possibly think of. For a while, she'll deny anything's
That's
wrong.
also a problem.
It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different. Then the nightmares begin, and the memories return. More with each passing day until...
PTSD is a weird animal.
I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
No, it's okay. I wouldn't usually talk about it, but I know you don't mean any harm. What happened is that Brother Ares happened. He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see, so he was damned if he'd miss out on the next one.
Okay.
He found some jackbooted mortals, so full of themselves and their supremacy.
I don't know that expression.
And he told them about the idols. Then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but Aphrodite...
Wait, I thought mortals couldn't kill idols.
They captured.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
All of this. All of this.
Maybe I just don't understand, but... Isn't this... like suicide?
Some of the idols have committed suicide. They let themselves die without passing on their eidolon.
What happens?
What you'd expect. They're gone. Forever.
No one's ever gone if someone remembers you.
Mother says she can't do that. She won't. Not until she sees Hephaestus again, I suspect. Not that what's happening here is anything casual. She still has to die. For a while.
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
I don't know, I might.
No. Should I?
God of smiths. He could make anything, any tool or weapon. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her.
And she's Aphrodite.
When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
Wait, they tortured her?
Nothing extreme, I'm told. They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
With the, jackbooted guys.
No, with their enemies. That's what
The
saved
enemy of
her.
my enemy is my friend?
Then this deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world. Hephaestus saved us all. We never saw him again. That was the deal. He would leave, make their precious weapons, and never look back. Aphrodite never even got to say goodbye. It's funny, because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they were married. She seemed to resent every minute they were together. But now he's all she can think about.
Yeah, because she won't move forward.
You sound like you don't approve of what Aphrodite's
I don't
doing.
either.
What I want is for her to not hurt anymore. What I want is for this to end. She'll ask you to use your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
Inspire her to what? Not do this?
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any longer. She must see it isn't working.
Very good.
She just needs the strength to try. Or I hope that's all she needs.
I'll try, if you think it'll do some good.
I don't know if it will. I just find it hard to believe it could get any worse.
Big dude.
Famous last words.
Tell me about it. Do whatever you think is right, Grace. And thank you.
Sure, man. Okay. Oh, God. It's like a struggle to talk to you after talking to him.
I know all these people, Grace. For as long as I can remember, I've known them.
Good for you.
Yet sometimes I feel like I don't know any of them at all. Or they me.
Sure.
You don't enjoy these family gatherings, do you?
You're calling them
Are
family
they
gatherings?
family
Thank
gatherings?
you.
Like the sort mortals have?
You call each other sister and brother and mother.
Well, yes, but...
And you've been together like 100 times longer than I lived
All
with
valid.
my family.
All valid statements.
All you're missing is a drunk uncle everyone has to apologize
Isn't
for.
that Pan?
Um,
Hey!
that would be Pan. But yes, I feel very much out of place.
How horribly awkward of you.
You look like you're in physical pain just being here.
I mean, it's
Oh,
not exactly what I would go
enjoying
for,
my
but
discomfort,
sure.
are you?
Of course, it humanizes you. Makes up for all the abs
Okay,
on
that's
display.
fair.
Well, so glad you approve.
What? Yeah.
I spoke to Eros. He's pretty broken up over all
Sure
this.
is, sure enough.
Oh, poor Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble. Piece by piece. Only to start all over again.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's so different from the olden days. Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
It's more than that.
I think he's followed her into a dark void, and somewhere, deep down, believes he deserves no better.
I should get back out there.
This has gotten real awkward. We just talked to Apollo. Way to make an entrance. I do love that dress. Ooh, pretty pink. Oh, is this your new body?
My family.
Vessel?
Having you all here, gathered once again to see me off, it moves me. More than I can say.
Her
My
eyes are
loves.
killer.
My darlings, my
I
dearest
just want some
friends.
contacts that looked like that.
And you.
Yeah, what can I say?
Oh, my dear sweet thing. I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is. Huh.
Yeah.
I was hoping we might have a chance to talk.
Oh, but we are
God.
talking, are we not?
Shh.
I mean the two of us.
Not so loud.
And abandon my guests when I've just arrived. I have so many farewells to make.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Oh, what manners I have. Grace, Grace, meet the lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new me.
Hi, my name's Venus, and yes, it really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, hi. Nice to meet you.
We'll both be new at this, huh? Maybe we could get together and compare notes if you...
Don't die.
Survive my trial?
Yeah. Lady Aphrodite told me. I shouldn't have brought that up. I'm sorry.
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
Can we not? Tell me what my role is. That is very good. That is very, very good.
I just want to say, I'm really sorry that this happened to you, that
you feel need to do this.
A babe in our dreary world, and yet already possessed of such earnest purpose.
Weren't you opposed to this, Grace?
Apollo! Oh, you've come after all.
You look remarkably well, cousin.
I've had a great deal of time to prepare. I assure you that would not be the case.
Her eyes are
As
wild.
for you, Grace, have you gathered the true purpose of tonight's gathering?
I mean, yeah. Any excuse for a party.
To ease your suffering? To forget about what happened?
An escape into the soothing blackness. To swim in Lethean waters. At least for a time.
It sounds awful.
I don't know. Each Aphrodite before me begged for mercy. This is all I can do for all of us. Even so, tonight is not about the pain. It is about honoring the memory of what was while that memory still persists. Go, enjoy the gathering, Grace. Tell me when you're ready to begin.
This is awful. All of this is awful. I hate it all. I just want to sit down and talk to her. Let's talk to Venus.
I want to apologize again, Grace. I really messed up. It looks like I'll be doing that a lot. Lady Aphrodite said I'm ready,
no
but
one's ready for something
I
like
don't
this.
know.
It's not your fault. Yeah.
Being a god isn't something you can really
correct.
be ready for.
I mean, you are not gods, though. Are you? Not really.
I mean, not really not?
You don't think so?
To me, you all just seem like people. Special people, sure, but flawed and lost, like the rest of us. If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens?
I mean, I was in no way prepared, so...
Not really. I still felt like me, if that's what you're asking.
You didn't remember anything? About her? Who she was? She was just gone?
Yep.
Yeah. Isn't that the point of all this?
I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it could be real.
That's fair. I wouldn't be like, sure, crazy woman who says she's going to put her soul in me. I don't care about all of this.
Are you really okay with all this? You know what's gonna happen, right?
I saw a lot of people in crisis at the shelter. I knew something was wrong with Lady Aphrodite. She's in so much pain, Grace. She won't let you see how much. Eros called me one night desperate. She wouldn't stop screaming. She didn't know where she was. She's a good person, Grace. A good soul. She deserves mercy.
But don't you feel this is wrong? I mean, you're ending your life.
I really agree with that. But...
It's like some kind of murder-suicide pact.
I don't think of it like that. Lady Aphrodite is not committing suicide,
She kind of
and
is.
I'm not
She's
being
committing
murdered.
suicide over and
Aren't
over and
you?
over again.
Your life is ending. It's being taken over, swallowed up by Aphrodite's grief.
I'm becoming part of something bigger, something amazing. Or maybe you're right. It'll be terrible, and I'll end up in so much pain I'll regret it.
So why go through with it?
Because Lady Aphrodite needs me. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm added into the mix of all the people she's been, maybe things will be different.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. All right, Apollo, one last time.
Back again.
I don't think I'll have a chance to talk to Aphrodite. Not before, you know.
I was hoping she might have spared a moment.
What should I do?
You have two choices, Grace. Either you do as she asks and sing her to her rest,
At which point Venus won't have Aphrodite's memories yet.
Yep.
or you somehow convince her to remain with us and hope she's grateful.
I mean, I don't think either of those
And
things are going to
doesn't
happen.
regret it. Or get angry at me for ruining her party.
Do what you feel is right. It's a risk either way.
Have you spoken with Venus? She seems really...
Nice, earnest, a genuinely good person.
Kind of like she drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's not an accident. Ever since the war, Aphrodite has sought out the kindest, the most innocent souls to be her
The people
successors.
least equipped
She
to
chooses
deal
them
with her
because she
PTSD.
believes that over time, it might make her a better person. A more worthy person.
Wouldn't it be better if she chose people who were...
Yes.
I don't know. More resilient?
Thank you.
I suppose that depends on your definition of strength, Grace.
I should get back out there.
Why? What could I possibly have left to say to him?
I have tried so hard, fought for so long, but in the end, I must bid you all farewell once again.
This is so weird.
But before I go, I would like us all to remember the sacrifices that brought us here, to this strange new world. This time, it is with the help of our lovely muse that we shall be guided. We let them rise. We let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong.
Come on, give me that solid alto.
Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were vultures standing by. Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong.
I have no idea.
We sought shelter from the shadows, but were soon ripped from the dark. Those mortal souls that ended us were jealous from the start.
But you're not ended.
They hunted me for power to fuel their psychopathic cause. And once they fell before me and worshipped all I was, they chased me down and threw me in a cage, held me prisoner for so long. I thought I'd win their hearts again. I was wrong. I was wrong.
How do you know?
I see you have the power. It's a poisonous reward. My virtues only scorn when I was once adored, loved by every mortal, then
You're still
ripped
adored
from
by
paradise.
people in this room.
No one suffered greater till he made his sacrifice.
I think there's probably a lot of people who suffered in a war, my dear.
That I ignored saved me when I fell. Yes, the husband I abhorred rescued me from hell.
I feel like this is maybe the area you need to talk about more.
It was a joke when it was said to me. He struck a deal with our enemy's enemy. Made a secret weapon so my captors let me go. He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory. And this love I'll never know is what he gave to me.
I turned off timing for this, guys. Sorry. I felt very panicked the last time. I don't know. I kind of feel like this, honestly. I was not expecting this.
I can see everything, it's interesting why you feel so blue. Because of the horror show from long ago, there ain't no getting through. A husband who sacrificed and paid the price for you to be free. Wherever he is right now, you'd think somehow that...
Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm on a roll. I don't pretend to know the mind of a god. That's something
It's a little too
never
jaunty
thought I'd
for the
say.
moment. I was hoping for something a little bit more sincere.
The only one here who wants to know is leaving now the only way to go.
I'm confused. Who are you? Thank you for sharing, little one. You're 80 years overdue. Now take your seat, you've had your fun. I think you'll find I'm a god. Making note of the staggering lack of help. And so no matter what you think you know, this ceremony is the only way to go.
Aphrodite, I know just what you mean. The pain has brought me so low. There's no end in sight.
Did he say you so low, or did he say us so low?
If you can't move on, you got to move on. If we can't move on, you got to move on. If you can't move on, you got to move on.
So much said in silence, it's timeless, it's precious sympathy. Can
know
we,
anything
all honestly,
smattering,
modestly take a seat and breathe? Cause I'm that kind of a god. Prepare the girl for precious cargo. Just mad about their tragic puppet show. As my memory erases, so will all your faces.
Not really.
Oblivion's the only way to go. The only way to go.
Boo.
Are you?
I'm fine. I'm still myself. I thought there'd be something more, that I feel her presence, but she's just gone.
That's a waste. It's all a waste.
She'll be back. But she'll also be you. She'll be different.
I'll try to be ready. I promise.
I'll help if I can. If I'm still, you know.
I would really like that, Grace.
I honestly hope you get the chance. The fact that you came, it meant so much to her.
I don't know, she seemed pretty pissed at
And
the
to me.
end.
Before we go, Aphrodite told me you wanted her help to learn about Calliope's death. I'm not my mother, but maybe there's something I can tell you. Do you have any suspects?
Athena!
Calliope was at the reliquary when she was attacked, but I only know of 3 people who were there.
None of them did it.
And you're sure none of them are responsible, Grace?
Yes.
I thought maybe Medusa, but I've spoken to her, and I think it's someone
Athena.
else.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
Calliope came to see Aphrodite and I that night. She was agitated, frightened even, but she wouldn't explain why.
She found something out.
She said she had a plan.
Yep.
It must have been the reliquary.
She knew it was coming.
She was frightened, so she knew this was gonna happen. It wasn't a surprise.
Well, we knew something was wrong, but we thought it was just another one of Calliope's schemes.
Apollo, what did you tell her?
If only we'd known she was going to the reliquary. How on earth did she even get in?
Pan, but don't tell them that.
She used the key. The one Pan gave her.
Okay, never mind.
When Calliope arrived, she dropped it. Then she laughed and said she'd better not lose it because Pan won't give me another key to the reliquary. I didn't know it was important.
How did you know?
Well, there's your help, Grace. I certainly don't know more than that. Come now, Venus. It's been a long night. I'll get you home.
Thank you for everything, Grace. Truly. It was a wonderful
I'm
song.
glad you liked it. I thought it was kind of shitty. What did you tell her?
So, did they have anything helpful?
He might be innocent. What?
I gave him every opportunity to tell me. He said he didn't know what happened to Calliope.
Just because he gave her the key doesn't necessarily make that a lie.
Doesn't it? I thought you suspected him. What
wasn't him.
side are you on?
Your side, Grace. Always your side. Are you all right, Grace? You seem troubled.
Yeah, I think you did a prophecy, and I think that Aphrodite... No, not Aphrodite. Sorry, Athena.
What you said earlier. About
Did something.
Calliope's memories coming back.
That wasn't how I wanted you to find out. I'm sorry.
So
If you like, we can talk about it later at my place, after you've had some time to digest.
I might do that.
Cool.
You really are amazing.
Oh, shut up.
Every hurdle, every piece of unpleasant news, you just...
She's trying to stay
keep on going.
alive, dude.
I don't know how you do it.
It kind of helps that I don't
Exactly.
have a choice.
I just wish I could see the world through your eyes. Next to you, I feel very...
You are old next to me. What? Why is this here? You are old, can't help you. Isn't that bad? Let me show you what I see. What do you see?
How about you come with me sometime? Let me show you the world I see.
Oh, okay. I see.
A tempting offer.
Sounds kind of corny, huh?
I don't. No. I just.
It really doesn't. I would love that. Can we go now?
What?
Hey, I'm game if you are.
What?
My hand for a minute. Let your hair down for
I feel like he's letting his hair down more than most people.
So much to like if you open your eyes. If you try to search for the light, you might be surprised. No, it's not hard to find.
You look so pissed.
Courage you need me to be joyful is something you build over time. No matter what I do, the answer's in you.
Why didn't you sing this to Aphrodite? Wait, what, right?
Yes, I will be here for the ride.
I'll take your hand for a minute, though it's more than I feel I
I'm not ready for this.
This world that you see, yet I've been alive for too long. 1,000 years of learning about what could go wrong. I'm tired of being wrong.
Wrong about what?
If it all went wrong, and it could go wrong, still better to lose than to never open up. That's the one thing I wanna get across.
I thought she was gonna like run and jump over the food or something.
I appreciate the campaign. If I ever let her know.
Let who know? What?
The answer's in me. The courage you need to be joyful is something you build over time. No matter what I do, the answer's in you. I will be here.
What ride?
Yes, I will be here for the ride.
It's all very strange. Time to head back home for now. Isn't this in the same place? I'm so confused.
Oh, hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
Yeah, where's Freddie?
That's my name.
That's what I
Where's
said.
Freddie?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
I am.
What, you and Freddie are friends now? When did this happen?
When I came looking for you. Freddie has this movie that I've never seen. Super cool, right?
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Oh, would you rather not share your mortal friends?
No, I'm not.
Anyway,
I'm not like that.
I guess Athena wants to talk.
She wants to kill me.
I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually.
Can she wait?
She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Yipperoonie.
Athena entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
Yeah, kinda.
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs.
Hmm.
And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere. Watching.
So what, she just never leaves the building?
That's not healthy.
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
So, like, totally in the present and not stuck in the past.
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers,
Baby.
doorways, any kind of transition, really. The
Iron
old Hermes
horses?
said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, you know, extra cool, right?
Yeah,
Cute.
that's true.
I can connect any two doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
You say it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Never thought about it before.
Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job. Why wouldn't I want to help her out?
Wait. What,
You can't be
what,
this
What is
nice.
her important job?
Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
We already asked this question.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Say something.
Sure. You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here.
When I was covered in somebody else's blood and didn't know what the hell was happening and there was a fire door in front of me.
You got it together really quick.
What can I say? Needs must.
Thanks, I guess.
Is she gonna kill me with cookies? Oh. Wait, another tree? Let's be clever.
There
Seems
you are,
like
Grace.
being clever in the face
Do
of the
have a
god of
seat.
wisdom would be helpful. Arrgh!
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
I think I looked it up and she's Felicia Day.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's
Which is
off
funny because
limits.
don't
Particularly for
really
your
hear
mortal
her in
friend.
it. You knew what happened there.
But you know what happened there. That's where Calliope was attacked.
Yet it's not where she died, Grace, is it?
So because she made it all the way to my apartment, we shouldn't care why she was bleeding to death along the way.
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end.
What, killing me for no reason?
I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all
I mean,
the
you care
idols.
that I die. Ooh!
Do you really? Let's explore where all that caring has gotten them, shall we? You're holding on with a grip so tight, your knuckles are turning white. But that's not enough, is it? Every idol I've met is either lost or broken, or both.
Yep.
They're all slipping through your fingers. If you actually cared about them, you'd do something about it instead of sitting up here worrying about your precious rules.
True story.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas. Never to be heard from
Do you
again.
think they just maybe got tired
Ares
of your bullshit?
betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one of our own. The list goes on.
So you add to it. I show up and you kill me off because you can't be too careful.
We are dying, Grace.
Well,
I don't
killing
mean diminishing
her off
or drifting
is
apart.
Not doing any better.
I mean, our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of
As long as
humankind.
someone remembers you, you're never
So
dead.
yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate.
You're scared of dying?
Even if it appears unfair.
I could have helped you. Interesting.
You know, it's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have. You can't see what you're throwing
Very
away.
good.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult.
What is your
than it
job?
already is.
Exactly.
If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
Did you kill Calliope?
let's talk about Medusa.
That's not what I wanted to ask, but sure.
Met her, have you?
She tried to eat me.
I just have to know why. Of all the people you could have working for you, why her?
We could have left her behind. I elected to bring her because, in the end, she is my responsibility. But Medusa didn't want charity. She volunteered to work in my service.
It seemed like she was volunteering.
It's trying at times. Now, if there isn't anything else...
But there is.
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Doesn't matter. You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
Same way Calliope got it.
The same person gave it to me, who gave it to Calliope.
And who gave it to Calliope, then? I see.
Speaking of the reliquary, you went there,
Sure
right?
did.
Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
No.
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One she knew.
So we're admitting now that she knew
Perhaps
us
the
and it
incidents
wasn't
are
a
connected,
random
perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace.
thing. But you're the one who
sorry.
did it.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
I don't believe you will.
Will you?
Thank
Really?
you.
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
Oh, that sounded a little bit like Felicia Day.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Athena has always...
What is her job?
Crisis.
Exactly.
Well, that's a nice way of putting it.
Remember, she was a warrior. When pressed, she's always
Weird.
turned that aspect, sought to maintain absolute control. It'd be hypocritical to say it's wrong of her. She's battled for me as much as for anyone.
But not for me. I don't need a lecture.
It was a bit much, dragging me into her office just to complain about the investigation she forced me
Correct.
into. What could she hope to achieve? That I'd stop trying?
Maybe she just wanted to find out what you know.
Athena seldom experiences concern without ensuring everyone knows about it. Sadly, while I'd prefer to stay in her good graces, I doubt that will be possible.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
What
what
now?
you talking about?
You may not like this, but you need to go back to the reliquary.
Pourquoi? Try to find what Calliope was.
Let me guess.
Eh.
To figure out why Calliope went
Clever.
there in the first place.
As usual, you're way ahead of me.
Well,
It's the only piece of the puzzle
it's
we're
not
missing.
difficult.
Calliope went there because she had a plan. But what plan?
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a really good question.
Remember how I told you it'd be years before you got Calliope's memories back? Well, that's true, but not entirely.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Those memories are inside you. You go somewhere important to Calliope or touch something special to her, you will get flashes, feelings.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
Whatever happened to Calliope there, it ended her life. All we need to do is uncover those memories.
Last time Freddie and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
Okay. Do you want to ask Athena for permission?
It just seems like a radical step. For you.
A week ago, I would have said that breaking the
Can we talk about
reliquary
the
couldn't be
names
done.
that
A
the
week
Oracle
ago, I couldn't have imagined being
mentioning to you?
here. My stance on a lot of things has changed. If you have another idea, however, I'm happy to go along with it.
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then the alarms bring Asterion and Hecate, and all three of us do a great deal of apologizing.
Let's just hope that's all those alarms do.
Okay.
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Hi, weird. Oh. Hello?
I can't go into the reliquary with you. Not without tipping off Hecate. But I won't be far.
Okay.
If I get the slightest sense that something has gone wrong, I am coming in. Still, promise me you won't take risks.
I mean, this whole thing is kind of a risk. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this whole thing is a risk.
What did I just say?
Don't remind me.
Ugh. Can we just get on with this already?
Freddie, you're the best. It seems like you just left him there. Honesty is the best policy? Straightforward, honest. Worked for us so far.
Ah, so that is now.
You saw me coming.
You were expecting us?
It is written that you would come, yes.
So it is written.
That is so cool. I kid you not.
Yet it was also written that you would sneak into the reliquary as Calliope did, so this encounter is unanticipated.
Well, the book's been wrong before.
I figured talking face to face would be more civilized and, you know, less dangerous.
I appreciate your motivation, though surely you cannot think mere etiquette will change my answer.
You owe me.
The only reason you won't let me in is because Athena forbids it, right?
She is the one to whom I made my promise, yes.
What if I said that she's a suspect in Calliope's death?
Is she a suspect?
She's an idol. I don't know that she's not
I mean,
a
she's
suspect.
absolutely a suspect.
Yet. Without more evidence, isn't her command potentially self-serving?
You will regret this. That is also written.
That is a yes.
Go quickly. Look, but do not touch. The reliquary stores many artifacts, some dangerous.
Got it.
No touching. No touching. Oh, pretty.
Okay, Grace.
As you can tell,
what the
I have a lot of
heck
books.
do you do now?
This is 2 of 11 Billy bookcases we have
all
down
the
here.
times to not have Freddie around.
But I've always
She'd
wanted
love
like
this.
a 2-story library,
First things
like most
first.
nerds.
How
I
do I
think.
do this?
A ladder.
Where do I
you know,
even start?
Slides across. Beautiful.
Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just focus.
I don't know, sing. Well, there you go. You manifested her. Good job. What is she looking for? Because it doesn't seem to be books.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Deja vu. The trident. Egg, instrument, mask, trident, apple branch. Oh, olive branch. Scroll, statue. The 2 things that I want to look at aren't on here. I'd like to look at the mirror, please, and I would like to look at this grail. instrument, I guess. She's a muse after all.
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
Okay. The creepy mask. Yeah, man.
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then
We're not gonna look at the
right?
mask? I'm confused. Sure. What's that?
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
I mean, all of this stuff? I don't know. I don't care. None of this is important.
Freddy, are you out there?
What? Why?
Can you hear me?
What?
What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
I'm so confused. What is happening?
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
Is it? Oh, mirror. So I wanted to look at it in the first place. Oh, it has an eyeball on it.
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
turned into smoke? Yeah, that doesn't look dangerous at all. Don't touch it. No touchy. No touchy. The fades. Ooh!
Uh-oh.
I don't like them. Sorry?
I didn't mean anything. I didn't even touch it, honest.
She looks like the chick from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Elsa.
Okay, then.
So creepy. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. On delay. There you go.
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
Because they're freaking mannequins. With obsidian knives.
Oh! Grace?
Run, Freddy.
Freddy! We've got to run. My powers don't work on them. They just keep coming.
Oh, this is like one of my worst nightmares. I do not like dolls and mannequins. They freak me out. Ooh, yeah, that face. That is the face. She really does look like Elsa from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
No, I won't let you.
Oh, God.
Freddy!
What is happening? Snake necklace. Okay, what is happening? Oh no.
Oh, God. Oh, God, Freddy.
What is with you and blood on your hands, lady?
Oh no. Oh, Grace.
You summoned the Furies.
It did not either.
What?
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
Didn't.
I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her.
I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that. This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do.
I thought you just said the Fates
You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been
Retribution
exacted.
for what, exactly?
But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
Apollo, there has to be something we can do.
Grace, I'm so sorry.
Can you help me carry
No,
her, please?
it's not right.
We have to leave. We have to leave now.
No. Ugh. There's only one place to go. Okay. Well, definitely not a satisfactory place to end, but I think I'm gonna call it there. I'm very confused. I feel like it's pretty obvious at this point that Athena is like elbow deep into all of this. I'm also very suspicious of the Oracle and Apollo, not necessarily for actually being involved in the murder, but I think that there was some sort of prophecy, and I think that it was about Calliope, and she was trying to do something to fix it or stop it or help it. I think that's what her plan was. But I don't really understand why nobody else seems to be clued into the fact that Athena is behind everything. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's like some sort of twist and Athena's just a big red herring at the end of it. But I really don't get that vibe. It just seems like she's, you know, trying to do everything she can to cling to the old ways and stay on top of the old world. She's not mixing with mortals. She's not getting involved in the modern reality of life. She's not even really helping the other idols deal with their lives and their selves. It just seems really clear that she's got an axe to grind with anyone who wants to try to move them forward and make them sort of become more with the new world. And I think Calliope very clearly was trying to do that. Every person we've talked to, every idol we've talked to, have talked about how, you know, Calliope was tired of the old ways. She was tired of them just doing the same thing over and over again, and she wanted more, and she wanted better for everybody. You know, it's interesting. I liked the first act a lot more vocally. I thought that the songs were really fun and strong. There was a couple in here that not even full songs. There was a couple like stanzas that I did like, and I did think were fun. But overall, I feel like this second chapter sort of let the side down a little bit. There wasn't anything in this that I think I would go off singing. And again, maybe it's just because I'm spoiled and I know a lot of musical theater, and I have heard, you know, award-winning music for most of my life. So my bar maybe is a bit too high. But yeah, I definitely didn't have anything that I was super enamored with. Medusa's song was fun, but there wasn't anything again like super ballady, super awesome that I would want to like hum or sing to myself when I left. I thought the Apollo and Grace little duet was kind of lame. It's really not what I thought was going to happen out of that interaction, but you know, who knows? I'm not going to give up on it yet. I'm curious to see out the rest of it and see how it goes. I'm assuming there's only 3 acts. So one more video and we'll play it out. Yeah, curious what you think. Curious your feelings. Curious how you're following along, and if you're digging it. If you have mixed feelings also, or if you're just not into it at all, curious what you have to say about it, especially if you're someone who maybe isn't a big musical theater person. Fascinated to know what you think, because I have no frame of reference for someone who isn't entrenched kind of in that world and has been a part of that world for their whole life, because I have. I'm Katona Rose. This has been Act 2 of Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. If you're into it, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps me out, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks.